We are back once again, only on it is After Hours, only on the After Hours YouTube channel. Now joining me here on the line, this young lady here. A lot of big things are going on with her. She has a big event coming up in February, and besides that, she is just every scene she does, she steals the scene. She's that beautiful and that passionate. I give you the sexy, the gorgeous, and the very business minded. I give you it's Katrina Thicc. So Katrina, let's start off here
Yes.
with what's this big thing I'm hearing about February? A lot of big things. There's been a lot of excitement, a lot of talk about what is it and what is, I guess, the big announcement.
Well, I will be hosting the Girls Gone Wireless content event in Orlando, Florida, from February 22nd to 23rd. And the wonderful thing about this is that it's oriented for fans. So, it's something where content creators are coming to film content, and they have given fans the opportunity to join in the fun as well, and be in a video, make some content with a favorite content creator of yours. So I'm going to be hosting that, and I'm really, really excited about it.
I'll start off here with, so how does this work, for? Because I'm guessing everybody wants to be, you want everybody to be tested because you're not going to just, risk your life to this here. So how does this work? What is, I guess, the plan? And what, I guess, the big question is how are you going to organize this so that everybody who gets, a ticket or gets a chance, they actually, are, fully tested, they're ready to rock, and, they're just, you don't have to worry about, okay, you have something.
Right. Well, absolutely. That is obviously safety first. And in order to so when you get tickets, you can contact Girls Gone Wireless on Instagram, or Girls Go Wireless on Twitter, and just send them a message. Um, and when you purchase your tickets, they will help you find a location to get tested. And they will help you make sure that you have all of that taken care of before the event.
So what made you decide to do this? Like, what made you decide to do a fan gangbang when, it was a lot of girls don't want to do it. They feel it's just, it's a little bit crass, a little bit crude. For you, why is this something that you're going, you know what? This is on the bucket list. I want to get it done. This is going to be awesome.
Oh, well, I am a very crass and crude lady. Okay. I like a fan gangbang is long overdue. It's definitely something I want to do. I mean, anybody who knows me knows that I mean, I've done things with fans for a really long time, because I started out not having any fans and just meeting guys and having sex with them and having a good time. That's just how I started out. So then whenever I acquired fans, um it's just, I don't know, it's just, it makes sense. I mean, I'm not real picky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a fan gangbang is absolutely perfect. People, my fans have been following me for a really long time, a lot of them, because I started like 15 years ago. And so, they've, I have amazing fans who have followed me from when I was Snow Bunny XXX until now. I'm Katrina Thicc, and changed a lot along the way. And so I think they deserve it. Come on my face, use my holes.
Let's talk about you because we definitely got to talk about just you in general here. You are this
Right.
very passionate, very sexual woman here. You also work your ass off. I mean, people, I don't think people understand this here because I've gotten to know you a bit, and you have a many vids, you have OnlyFans, you're on top of your social media. Like, how much time do you spend on your craft in terms of just literally like, all right, I'm up, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna, network, I'm gonna, do interviews, all this. Like, how much time do you spend literally like working on your baby?
Well, that is a fabulous question. I wake up very early in the morning, and from the time I get up until the time I close my eyes, I'm working. But the thing is, I am also a stay-at-home mom, and I have a child who has medical issues, a lot of medical issues. So I just I take care of my house, I cook, I take her to school and doctor's appointments, and then I also do this, and I make videos and I take pictures, and I'm I feel like I'm a chicken with my head cut off half the time. It's a lot.
I was gonna say, how tough is that in terms of you want? I'm guessing you want to be able to travel. You want to go some places, do content, trade parties, do all this, and yet your number one job is stay at home mom, as you said. So how tough is that for you? Literally, like, okay, if I go, I gotta make sure somebody's there. I gotta be in contact. I gotta be, a quick flight away so I can take care of them if it's an emergency. Like, how much have you had to sacrifice because of all this? Make sure, all right, kid comes first. Everything else, it's a distant second.
Oh, well, actually, I mean, the only way that I'm able to do it is because of my husband. I mean, that's literally the only way. Um, because my husband is he's my partner, you know what I mean? And we've been married for 20 years. So, I mean, we work together, and we do separate business things, but when it comes to, if I need something, I just ask him and he'll do it. You know what I mean? So, um anything I need, he is there to help me with anything. And he does his own thing too. So he has a YouTube channel. He's a gamer. So he's working on growing that. I'm working on growing my OnlyFans and expanding my business. And and we just work together.
So all this is going on, as you mentioned before, with you have your family, you have all this stuff here. So how do you balance everything so that you guys have your own personal time? Because it's a 20, as you said, you have your son, your kid and your family. That's a 24/7 business. Then you
Hmm.
also have your adult industry career, which, as you said, you're tweeting, you're texting, you're booking stuff, scheduling things. You're working on editing, your videos. You're working on, just scheduling content. How do you guys find time sometimes just to have like normal, just dinner time, and not have to worry about, honey, put down the phone, honey, put down the
Hmm.
gaming console, honey, just we need to have dinner. Everybody's going, okay, this is dinner time.
Right. Well, it's not dinner time. I mean, sometimes we eat dinner together, but we just have very different, I mean, because we're both here at our in our small home all the time. And there's some nights when I'm doing private shows or I'm making custom videos, and he decides to go stream, and so we're both doing our own thing. So we don't have like a schedule time that we hang out and stuff like that. But what we do have is we make the time that we have together quality time. So we like if I'm taking a shower, he'll come into the bathroom with me and we talk about things. We talk about things we've listened to or podcasts we've listened to. We talk about, like this morning we talked about improvements we want to do to our home. He asked me what I have going on today. Like, we talk a lot. And and we hug and stuff like that. So, and he makes me laugh constantly, which I've told him, every time he makes me laugh, I fall back in love with him. So he makes me laugh constantly.
Let's get into some more fun stuff. So you do your own stuff. You do OnlyFans. You do mini vids. You get to pick your own talent because that's how it is. So, what turns you on in girls and guys? Like when you're shooting with other people, it could be new people, it could be veterans, it could be first timers, porn stars, content creators. Like, what is it you're looking for when you're, casting people?
Well, I well, I've only recently started really working with other content creators very often. I've always just worked with guys that I meet where I live. And that was getting tough to do, especially during COVID. But so I'm not a kind of person where you need to be heavily vetted at all. Like if you contact me and um I look at your Twitter and I like what you do and I feel like you work hard at what you do and you put as much into it as I do, then I would love to work with you. Um so I guess it would be like, people who are working hard to get ahead and are motivated to work hard.
Give me some of the people that you enjoyed working with the most. Like, give me girls, guys, anybody. Like, give me some people that you enjoyed working with, not just because you guys have great sex, but they bring something to the table. Whether it's they've helped you out, or they, will give you ideas. They will, help you with maybe networking. Like, give me some people you have just looked at when you know what, I enjoy you. I like being with you. I want to work with you again because you are there for me.
I would say I've worked with a lot of really great content creators. Um, Jay Black is one of my favorite content creators to work with because he's also a dear friend of mine. But I feel like he definitely brings something to the table whenever we shoot. And he's very imaginative with his scenes that he wants to do. And so we work really well together. Um, and he has a great cock. And so yeah, we do good. We have a lot of fun together. So I like working with him. Um, I haven't really worked with very many girl content creators. Um, I know that whenever I worked with Brazzers, that Damien Daysky is the guy that I worked with. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he was a lot of fun, and he was very professional. He was great.
Now, has it happened where, and you know what I mean here? Look at you work with a guy, and all of a sudden they get the puppy dog eyes. You know how it is. They look at you and go, "Oh my God, I'm in love. We need to do this again. Can you go out with me?" It's like, hey, 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 hey. This is just sex. This is business. It was fun, but no, 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 no. This is what happens here on the in front of a camera stays in front of a camera. Like, how often do you sometimes tell people, like, or remind people, like, hey, this is business. This is not. This is just sex. It's not. I do not love you. I have my own partner. This is business.
I've never done that before. I've never had to do that. Um, I I don't know. Nobody's ever fallen in love with me after seeing me. I guess. I don't know. I've never had to do that. But also I'm not as super like I'm not like just business minded. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing this because I wanted to get into this business. Um I fell into this basically. I was just doing it for fun for years and years, and I would make videos and put them online, but I never earned any money off of it ever. I always worked just normal jobs. Um, and then and I just did it because my husband and it was like our thing. It was like, it's kind of like that hot wife, but we didn't know it was called hot wife at the time. We just thought it was sexy. And so I started doing that and I started making videos for him. And then they started popping up online. And I guess I started kind of getting like an underground following, because I got messages from people saying, "Oh yeah, I saw your video online," and I didn't even realize it. And then I would go and read the messages, and people, I guess, really knew who I was, which I thought I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of crazy." But then when OnlyFans came along, my husband and I were looking at that and like, maybe we can make money doing this. So I started my OnlyFans and my Twitter, and then people with my Twitter grew, I feel like, pretty quickly because people knew who I was from a long time ago. And then they saw me on Twitter, and then that's how I feel like it looks like I became like successful or whatever quickly, but really it was like a lot of years of not making any money and still doing it. You know what I mean?
So what is on the bucket list then? Because you're, as I said, February during the content trade girls gone viral. You're doing your
Girls
fan
Gone
gangbang.
Wireless,
You're
the
wireless.
content.
My apologies.
Yeah.
What else is on the bucket list, Phil? Like, give me some stuff you want to do but you haven't done yet. It could be sex, it could be sex, oriented. It could be
Mhm.
non-sex oriented. It could be like you want to start your own clothing line. Like, give me some things you're looking at going. I really want to do this. I love doing it. I've had my idea on it. This is something I want to do.
Um, I wouldn't say a clothing line or anything like that. I'm not really actually sure because I do feel like I could do something more if I wanted to, but I have no idea what I could do. Um, as far as like sexually, I really want to gangbang with my fans. Um, so that's what I'm looking forward to with the Girls Gone Wireless event. And I don't know, I feel like I don't have a lot of expectations for what I want, or I just kind of go along with whatever's going on in my life right now. I don't really think about, what I want. I'm happy with whatever comes. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure what I have on my bucket list other than my fan gangbang.
Now, you, as you said, you've shot for Brazzers, you've shot for other professional companies. I gotta ask, does it ever get uncomfortable when it's like, oh, we're gonna do this scene on a kitchen floor, on a kitchen counter? Oh, we're gonna do this scene on, a table. It's like, yes, my back is screaming. I need, I need an ad event here. I need some shots. We people are crazy. I am not made to friggin', have sex on a kitchen counter.
Actually, actually, it's funny that you say that because when I shop for Brazzers, which Brazzers is the only professional company I've shopped for, and I've only shot for them one time. So I just have one experience with this, and we actually had sex in a bathtub. And it's so funny they asked that because it was not easy. It was a huge bathtub in the water. I'm 5'1", and so I'm really little, and the bathtub was really deep. So they filled it up, and then I was floating. I just kept floating to the top. He had to like put his legs over my legs to kind of anchor me down for our bathtub scene. Um, and we shot on the bathroom floor, and it was tile, and we shot on like some tile steps. So yeah, there was definitely times when it was not comfortable. Um, but they were good about putting towels down and stuff like that. Um, I kind of enjoyed it though, just because it's part of the experience. Um, and there's so many other cool things happening that day that it did not bother me one bit.
I was gonna be worried about slipping in a tub. I mean, it's all fun and games till you slip and take a header, and it's like, oh crap. I mean,
Yeah, for
we
sure.
see people fall in the tub all the time. We joke, but it's like, yeah, that happens way too often.
Hmm.
So before we let you go, and this is something I've been asking a lot of people because we had Alex Cole on a couple episodes ago. We loved having her on. That you have to sometimes develop a thick skin in this industry because as much as you're on social media and you're promoting stuff and there's people love you, there's people who attack you. Like they'll say, "Oh, she's a bit chunky. Oh, she looks fake. Oh, she's plastic here," and that can drain people. How do you avoid it? How do you avoid just the negativity when, unfortunately, because of your business, you're on social media and you always find it. You can't just ignore all of it because it's there. Like, how do you just go, all right, screw it. I don't care. I don't care what you people say. I know what I am. I'm confident in my skin. This is who I am. And damn it, I love it.
Oh, that's exactly the attitude that I have. Um, and that just, I'm 39 years old, and I think it just comes with time. I didn't grow up on social media, and so I feel like girls who are younger, it may affect more. But I didn't grow up on social media, and even now, I skim through the comments section sometimes, but I don't. I mean, I don't listen to, there's nothing that anybody can say to me online that is going to hurt my feelings, because I understand that, they can have their opinion, but I already know who I am. I love my life. I love what I do. I love my family. I'm having fun, and it doesn't matter what someone thinks. So I mean, half the time, what they say doesn't even make sense or pertain to me in any way. When they think they're hurting me, it's just kind of silly. It doesn't affect me.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are proud to have on the show. And remember, it's our fan gangbang is coming up on February, and you better find it and check it out. I give you once again the beautiful McGorgeous. I give you it's Katrina Thicc. So Katrina, before we let you go, where can once again fans check you out at? Where is the many vids, the OnlyFans, Twitter, Instagram, and once again, if fans want to, where can they register for the fan gangbang?
So you can find me on OnlyFans, on Instagram, and on Twitter at Katrina Thicc. It's KatrinaThicc. And also many vids. And the fan gangbang will be at the Girls Gone Wireless content event in February. Excuse me, it'll be in Orlando, Florida on February 22nd through the 26th. And in order to get tickets, you can find Girls Gone Wireless on Instagram and Girls Go Wireless on Twitter. And you can get in contact with Stay Ready, and his business partner is Kendra Cox. And they are the ones that are putting this together. It's going to be an amazing, amazing time. So I would love for everybody to be able to go. Be able to go.
Katrina Thicc, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's THICC. If you missed it here, always an honor, pleasure have you on the show. We come back. A lot more going on here. Only on It Is After Hours. Only on It's the After Hours YouTube channel.